This is a great pitch meeting, and apparently not far from the truth. You knew it was going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk Star Wars. Oh my goodness. Dave, what do you have for me? Oh, by the way, I'm Evil Chicken, and my partner in crime?
I am the Eagle fan. What I have for you is another pitch meeting. This is something that is probably going to hit you to the bone. It's Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. I like it. Let's see what you think.
Well, first of all, let me preface this by saying that fandom is a horrible, horrible place. It's toxic, full of people that are living out these little dreams in the microcosm of nostalgia. And don't get me wrong, I'm one of them. I like to think that I'm not as toxic. I could give you my preferences for trilogies. The original trilogy, 4, 5, 6, and then, believe it or not, the prequel trilogy, 1, 2, 3, and then the sequel trilogy, 7, 8, 9.
Really?
What's saving Star Wars right now? Oh, yeah, really. What's saving Star Wars right now is The Mandalorian and Rogue One. Rogue One was brilliant.
I've got to say,
Uh-huh.
original trilogy
Yes.
tops.
Yeah.
I would put the sequel trilogy over top of the prequel.
Gotcha. Now,
I
why
mean,
would
we didn't need a whole movie to tell us about the was it the space trading and space commerce, and let's learn all about
they could have
that.
done a lot with just one movie. It's true. Yes,
Yeah,
I'll give you that. I didn't
and
say it was.
what was that one character's name in the prequel? The worst character ever in Star
Oh,
Wars.
I don't know if he's the worst ever. Jar Jar Binks. I don't know if he's the worst ever
That
now.
and that right there is enough to put the prequels at the bottom in my book. Anyway,
Wow.
sorry, but Rogue
Have
One,
you
yes,
have you
Rogue One was
seen
good.
the sequel trilogy?
Yeah,
I mean, come on now.
yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
have. It
All right.
almost
I'm
seems
sorry.
like I've seen some of it a couple times.
I see. I see what you did there,
Yeah.
and you're not wrong. You are not wrong. I actually didn't mind The Force Awakens. That was episode 7, and I didn't mind that one
Or
because it was a
episode
soft
4, depending
reboot.
on how you look at it.
Exactly, it was a soft reboot of episode 4, which was nice, but I don't know if it was necessary. I mean, that you got a universe teeming with lore. Um, I don't know. I would humbly recommend watching The Mandalorian, both
Uh,
seasons. Um,
I would if
and
it came to Netflix.
okay,
I
yeah, it's kind
don't.
of hard to watch it if you don't have Disney. I do see your point.
Yeah, I don't have the Disney, and I am not looking at getting it at this point. There's not really enough on there to make me
I can
say
dig it.
yes.
I can dig it. Yeah, it's funny. We were talking earlier about WandaVision and how amazing, in my opinion, that show has been. It ended tonight, actually. What is today? It's the 5th. I'm not, no spoilers. Believe me, that's against my religion or whatever I believe religion to be these days.
What
But
happened to Spock?
okay, oh, that was my mistake. So, um, yeah, so fandoms are toxic. I think that when uh, with this one here, Rise of Skywalker, um, I think J.J. Abrams did the best he could with what he was given. And I don't mean to say anything against Ryan Johnson too much, because let me tell you, one of the best murder mysteries I've seen in recent years was Knives Out. And if you get a chance, see it. It's phenomenal. Um, I mean, Star Wars is something that's near and dear to generations of people now. And it depends on when you were introduced to it. I truly believe. Um, I was a child of the '70s. Dave was too. That was our Star Wars. We went into the prequels thinking, "Oh, this is going to be great. It's a continuation of our Star Wars." When no, it was introducing another generation to it. The sequel trilogy tries to do the same thing, and that's what it does. I mean, it's looking for a new generation of kids to tell the story to, and that's why it was a soft reboot. Um,
And also, let me add the other issue that the sequel trilogy had: Disney.
this is true. The
It,
Empire, the true
they
Empire.
they use the same kind of formula that they try to use in all of their crap, which is, how can we sell merchandise?
Well, I do see your point, and I'm not going to argue with you, but I do think that when Ryan Johnson got it, to his credit, and I'll give him this, he tried to mix things up. He tried to zig when you wanted people to zag. Of course, in doing that, you took beloved characters in a toy box, and you open up the toy box and you take it and you go, yeah, it's like, would he do that?
Yeah,
Thank God for The Mandalorian. I'm not going to say anything else. Just watch it if you have Disney. Little caveat.
I will
Anyway,
try to watch that at some point.
gotcha.
Anyway,
Gotcha. Yes,
are you ready for this?
I need to hear the pitch for Rise of Skywalker, because you know how I now feel, and it's a shame because I was so infatuated. I wanted to love the sequel trilogy, and infatuated is the word. I really did. I was infatuated with the prequel trilogy. I so wanted to love it, but
Well,
okay, Dave, I'm going to shut up now because
okay.
fandoms are toxic, and so am I.
Here we go.
So, you have a Star Wars sequel for me? Yes, sir, I do. So in the opening text crawl, we're gonna find out that Palpatine is alive again, and he sent out a transmission to everybody. Oh, Palpatine is back? How is that possible? Well, the dark side is a pathway to many abilities some would consider unnatural. Oh, very vague. What does that mean? It means get all the way off my back about this and don't bring it up again. Oh, okay, let me get off of that thing. So it turns out he was pulling the strings this whole time, like he created Snoke. Seriously? Yep, we didn't see him because he was in a basement with strobe lights. It's so strange that we never hinted at this at all whatsoever in any way. Yeah, pretty crazy, but this was always the plan. Was it though? I mean, yeah, I wouldn't start a trilogy without a roadmap, you know? I didn't do that. Well, okay then, so what happens in this thing? Well, you know how in The Last Jedi we found out that Rey's parents are nobody? Right, yeah, between that and the Broom Kid, it seemed like maybe we were going for like a hopeful message, like the Force can be with anyone, you don't have to be related. Well, it turns out that Rey is Palpatine's granddaughter. Oh, she is? Yeah, pretty cool, right? So that means that Palpatine has gotten, you know, intimate? Oh my god, yeah, no, I guess it does. Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm picturing it. So am I, and I hate it. Do it. Oh, he for sure said that. Okay, maybe we can move on. I would literally love nothing more. So what happens in the movie? Well, the good guys want to get to Palpatine, but to do that, they need to get a thing. Okay. But to get that thing, they're gonna have to go to a place and get another thing, and go to another place and get another thing. Okay, kind of sounds like a lot of fetch quests, like in a video game. Well, people love video games. That's a good point. Video games make money, so where do they go? Well, they go to Burning Man and they meet Lando Calrissian, remember? He's from the other movies. He is, and he's like, I have a bad feeling about this. He says the thing? He says it, and then the good guys are gonna get chased by stormtroopers and end up in a tunnel. Uh-oh, that's not good. Actually, it is, because they find a dagger that's a clue to the exact thing they're looking for. Oh, wow, what are the odds of ending up in that exact spot after a chase? Astronomical, but this is space, so that's okay. Can't argue with that. So anyway, then Rey heals a giant snake and they get out of there. She heals a snake? What are you talking about? Well, you can heal people and animals by giving giving them some life force or something, I decided.
Oh, suddenly deciding that the Force can do things is tight.
It is. So anyway, this dagger has Sith writing on it that only C-3PO can understand, but he can't translate.
Why?
Because of his programming.
But actually, why?
To extend the plot a little.
Okay, gotcha.
So they need to go to this other planet to translate it, but Chewie gets captured.
Oh no.
Yeah, and he's being taken away on a ship, but Rey accidentally blows it up.
Oh my god, she kills Chewbacca? That's such a powerful, shocking moment. I can't believe it.
Well, that's good, because it doesn't actually happen.
What?
Well, I want this film to have impactful moments, but I don't really want to deal with the actual impact, so I'll usually, undo them immediately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so Chewbacca blows up, but it turns out he was on another ship, so it's okay.
Okay.
C-3PO has his memory wiped and has to say bye to his friends, but R2 has a backup, so it's okay.
Wow.
Rey stabs Kylo Ren, but then heals him, so it's okay.
Could have been an interesting one.
A planet blows up, but the characters we know get off it somehow, so it's okay.
Wow, so not really many consequences at all.
Well, when Luke said no one's ever really gone in the last movie, I really took that to heart as, a storytelling device.
Yeah, sure seems that way.
Yeah, so both Luke and Han are gonna come hang out a bit too.
Sure, why not?
So anyway, then they're gonna go to another planet to meet a Power Ranger that Poe used to date and a little alien dude named Babu Frick.
Oh, what's his deal?
Oh, well, he's just the cutest little merchandising opportunity.
I love it.
So then they go rescue Chewie and they get helped by Hux because it turns out he's a spy now.
Oh, interesting. It'll be cool to see how that plays out through the movie.
Oh no, he dies right away.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, well, see, in The Last Jedi, we turned him into a little baby boy, so I had to replace him with somebody intimidating.
If you say so.
I do. So then the good guys go to another planet and discover that the dagger points at a thing they need to get to go to a place.
What, the dagger tells them where to go?
Yeah, it turns out that somebody made this thing, so if you stand in a very specific spot and point it at the Death Star wreckage, it shows you where you need to go.
And they just happen to be standing in that specific spot?
And they just happen to be standing in that specific spot.
Wow, 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 wow.
So then Rey finds this GPS thing that she needs, but then she's confronted by an evil version of herself for about 10 seconds.
What? Why does that happen?
So we can show it in the trailer.
That's smart.
So then Rey and Kylo Ren have a fight, and Finn is also there for some reason.
Oh yeah, what's Finn up to in this movie?
Well, he's gonna be there, for sure.
That sounds good to me.
He's also gonna meet some other ex-stormtroopers that defected too.
Oh, that's good, driving home the fact that stormtroopers are like real people, you know?
Exactly, and Finn's also gonna kill a bunch of stormtroopers.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's pretty good at it now.
But I guess he has no choice, right? So it's like a somber moment when he has to do it.
I don't know, he shouts woo a lot when he kills them.
Wow, I don't know how this guy feels about stormtroopers.
Unclear, sir. He also has a big secret he's about to tell Rey when he thinks they're gonna die.
Oh, what is it?
I don't know.
Fair enough. And what about Rose?
What about her?
Well, I mean, she was a major player in the last movie. Her and Finn kissed at the end of it.
Right, yeah, but she has to study, so.
She has to study?
Yeah, I mean, she would have gone on the adventure, but she has, like, a lot of studying to do.
Well, okay then. And what about Maz Kanata? Are we gonna get answers?
Answers about what?
Well, in The Force Awakens, Han asked how she got Luke's lightsaber, and she was like, good question for another time.
Oh, yeah, well, that is a good question for sure.
Yeah.
But, like,
Chekhov's
probably
gun.
best for another time.
Did you forget to pay that off?
I forgot to pay that off.
That's okay. It happens. I mean, a lot.
So anyway, then Rey's gonna go confront Palpatine on this planet called Exegol.
Okay.
And the Resistance are gonna fight a massive fleet of Star Destroyers.
How did Palpatine build so many Star Destroyers and staff them?
By being off screen for several movies.
That works for me. So what ends up happening on Testicle?
Exegol.
What did I say?
Well, Palpatine is like, Rey, if you kill me, my spirit's gonna take over your body.
I guess that can be a thing.
And then Ben shows up and Palpatine's like, ooh, a Force dyad.
A Force dyad?
A Force dyad. So then he turns into a Dementor and starts sucking the life out of them.
So stuff is just kind of happening, huh?
Stuff's just kind of happening. So then he throws Ben off a cliff thing.
Uh-oh.
And then everything's just going awful. I mean, there are way too many enemies in the space battle.
Oh man, it's gonna be tough for the Resistance to win now.
Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because see, just when it seems like all hope is lost, Falcon's gonna be like, on your left, and a bunch of heroes show up.
What?
Sorry, Lando's gonna be like, we're here, and a bunch of heroes show up.
Oh, very cool.
And then Palpatine's gonna use lightning to attack Rey, and he's gonna be like, I am all the Sith.
Wow, 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 wow.
And then Tony's gonna be like, and I am Iron Man.
What?
Sorry, Rey's gonna be like, and I am all the Jedi.
I love it.
Yeah, and so he's shooting lightning at her, and she's blocking it with a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're struggling, but then she uses two lightsabers, and that does the trick. He gets hit with his own lightning.
Couldn't he have just stopped shooting the lightning?
Yeah, but he doesn't. That's kind of his thing.
It does seem to be. That guy zaps himself a lot.
So then Rey dies.
Oh, okay.
But then it turns out Ben isn't dead, because falling off of things doesn't really mean anything in Star Wars.
Right.
And then he transfers some life force to Rey, so she wakes up.
Wow, they should kiss.
What?
They should have a little kissy kiss.
Oh, I don't really know that there was like a romantic...
Make them kiss.
Okay, yeah, so they kiss, and then he dies.
Oh, he dies.
Well, yeah, he transferred the last of his life force to her.
Oh, so she can like transfer it back to him now?
Well, yeah, but she doesn't.
Oh, savage.
So then all the good guys are gonna have a big party.
Very fun.
And Lando and this ex-stormtrooper girl talk about how she doesn't know where she's from, and he's gonna be like, well, let's find out.
What does that mean?
Unclear, sir. Either a spin-off adventure, or he's gonna hook up with somebody 55 years younger than him.
Wow, well that's either exciting or gross.
Potentially both. So what do you think overall?
Well, it sounds great, but one thing's kind of bugging me.
What's that, sir?
Well, you said that Palpatine like transmits a message. I just wish we could hear what it was.
Oh, yeah, I actually had a pretty cool idea about that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Have you heard of Fortnite?
What? Hey guys, it's Ryan here. Hope you like that pitch meeting.
So,
He's
as a
not wrong.
fan,
He's not wrong. Yes. As a fan, watch The Mandalorian.
I think he kind of nailed
Watch
this
it.
movie.
Yeah, that was very, very accurate. In deepest lore, the young lady who Lando is talking to is hinted to be his daughter. Hey, but that's something they don't talk about at all either.
That makes it even creepier.
Yeah, kind of.
We just dealt with somebody with daughter issues. We don't need that anymore.
Yeah. Good Lord. This is a great pitch meeting. And apparently not far from the truth. It's such a shame because, you only get few chances to rewrite or represent mythology. And that's what this was to a lot of people. And it still is, thankfully. After the sequel trilogy, I was like, yeah, I got that thing in Florida and California. I don't know. Maybe I won't go now. After The Mandalorian, and once COVID is gone, I have to go. I have to go. I will make the pilgrimage to one of those states.
I'm
Hopefully
planning on doing...
California, because Florida's... I love you, Florida, but damn.
But the Disney down there is better.
I would imagine it's amazing.
I've heard that, and I've heard people that have gone to both that say the one
I've
in
never been to
Florida is
Anaheim.
just so much better. There's just
Gotcha.
not as much in the one in California. So
Gotcha.
I've already got the 2024 plans, not official plans, but actually you were invited into that group as well if you're interested.
I am still interested.
It is a Disney 2024 group that I've extended to family and friends. The idea is not that, okay, let's say we get 40 people going down there. We're not going down as a group. We're not walking around as a group. We're not staying together as a group. We're going down there, maybe get a group discount, maybe then being able to meet up with the different people that are down there at different times. Like if I'm down there with my family and you're down there with yours, it'd be like, hey, you guys are, how about Tuesday we meet up over there at the Star Wars stuff, and we'll spend some time together, something like that.
There we go. I was just kidding about the swinging, but I keep doing this. I'm not trying to do a Jedi mind trick. I'm trying to clear my camera. For some reason, I'm pixelating, so please forgive me.
No worries.
These are not the pixels you're looking for. So, I love this guy who does the pitch meeting. What's his name? Ryan?
Ryan. I forget what his last name is.
He's brilliant. He's brilliant. And so thank you. And also thank you for letting me discuss Star Wars. It is
Certainly.
always a topic that's near and dear to my heart. Um, I mean, even though I wasn't a big fan of the sequel trilogy, it's, how often you get to see Star Wars on the big screen.
I'm
That's
gonna
why
have
I'm
to
so
look
thankful
around
for
then and
The
see if
Mandalorian.
there's. I'm gonna have to see. I think there's a Mandalorian one that he has too, and I think there's also
really?
like an original Star Wars one that he has. So
Intriguing.
I'll have to find those for you. And
Yes. Yes.
yeah, for anybody out there, definitely check this guy out. I
Oh, it's
love his
brilliant.
stuff. He
This guy's
doesn't just
brilliant.
have this. He also has a series where it's first person to, like, first person to open a restaurant, or fir- first person to commit a robbery. Yeah. Or first person to be arrested. Just that kind of stuff that it's kind of funny to hear too. Well, I'm going to take you. I'm going to put you in this room over here. But what if I don't want to? But no, you just committed a crime. You're going to go into this room.
Oh my goodness. So, I got to tell you, I'm very curious about something. You good people, if you've watched this far, let us know what your trilogy preference is. I'm thinking original, prequel, sequel, or if you want to go, what's your mix? What is your ultimate Star Wars playlist?
Yes.
Also, if you
Let
don't
us
mind, sandwich in the Mandalorian as well as Rogue One. Ugh.
let us know. Let us know how you hated the prequel and you think that's the worst. Um,
Duel of the Fates. Don't forget Duel of the Fates. Dun, 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 dun.
oh, he's pixelated again. There he is.
Yes, there we are. All better.
He's back. Anyway, thank you guys. Give us a comment, like, and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts. We've probably kept you for long enough now.
True.
We appreciate everything. And as always, be good to each other. Stay safe and healthy. I think there's something else that we say.
Don't be a toxic fan.
There we go. And keep your eyes to the sky.
And your ear to the ground. Thank you.
Take care, everybody.
Stay safe.